What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Streetcar Shenanigans YouTube channel. Today we are going over the green car, which is, as you can see, all back together and wrapped up, and we are touching on a couple of Cobras that we got here. Steve over here getting the old fuel system off Mike's car. Not all of it, but some of it. We already got the tank down. That's all good. Swap the hats. Got the new 4 hat with, I think they're TI 267 pumps, which I think is about the 450 liter per hour pump. And then we also got the Whipple 2.9 transferred over with the new injectors and fuel rails. This is what we kind of always do. We do like tight 180s to kick it back along, as long as it's not bigger than a 2.9. Once it's over a 2.9, then we got a little different setup for that. But each side gets a 180 to kick it nice back against the rail, follow along. And then behind, on the back of the blower, the one side will get an extension here to get it there. And we'll do a little crossover right behind, as tight as possible to the blower to make it nice, easy, clean setup. This one will have EGR and all the other goodies. Yeah, so Mike supplied this to us along with all the other slew of parts, fuel system, all that stuff. The blower that he got did not come with a whole lot of stuff. It came with obviously the blower and a pulley, and that was kind of about it. So we had to, luckily we had this Whipple bracket in stock. We had to space it up a little bit. Needed to get all hardware for everything. The pulley didn't have any hardware and all that, so it also came with a different coolant manifold for the intercooler. But yeah, she's all transferred over. Got the ID 1050X's in it. Nice purple thing. But now for the other one. Like I said, the green car is now all finally back together, which is nice. We did a underbelly tray. Obviously we did a 2 front end, which I think you saw before. But now, boom, she's all back together. So it had a whole new front bumper obviously on it. I believe this is still the same fender that it had on before, but they just fixed it and obviously repainted it. So we had to put these new carbon canards on the sides. Got a new tow hook on it, which is a little different than the old one, but still similar design concept. Obviously, like I said, the canards on this side as well. And so what Travis wanted was some air damming, since now that we got rid of the factory front end, it didn't have it. So now, as you can see, I don't know if you can see in there. We got some aluminum panels made to fit the bumper pretty nicely on each side. Tucks up in there, bolts against the radiator. And yeah, I wish I didn't have this all together, but the oil cooler's up in there. I don't know if you can really see it, but I'll get a light on it. I don't know what flash it is. Oh yeah, so we had to obviously mount the oil cooler. There's the one, you can see the bolt holding that side in. I got that side. Had to make new chin splitter rods, so support it. And get that going. Had to remount the hood pins up top with Aero catch. We got that all done. And then, boom. Custom made underbelly tray. Full flat bottom, because obviously it gets rid of all the bracing that was under here, which is substantial in terms of weight, but obviously all those other splitters that he has on here adds a couple pounds back. But like I said, we were able to get rid of the X-brace support and all the other plastics, and then he wanted a nice flat tray on the bottom. We made a nice easy access panel to get at the oil filter, obviously. 2 bolts and she comes right out. And we didn't make it long enough, So I did cover this. So we still have access to the back of the oil pan, so you can still do all the oil changes with the whole belly pan on it. Affixed it to the K-member there. And right here, had little spacers, made some spacers for that. Keep it all nice and tight up against the car, like barely moves. So hopefully under, you know, when he's at the track, it won't really have any flutter or anything like that. But yeah, looks pretty good. Pretty happy with how it came out, actually. Had to get a couple new bolts hardware, because obviously now this adds a little bit of thickness to it. So we had to get a couple longer, you know, like I said, a couple longer bolts to get that in there. But overall, we're pretty happy with how it all came out. I'm sure Travis will be stoked about it, and he'll finally be happy to get the car back and enjoy it again this year. So, yeah. Boom. We're now taking it back to the body shop for them to do a couple other little touch-up spots. But yeah, obviously we still don't have the... Travis has the other forged line wheel. That's a normal. That's one of his race setups, and he's always got the GT500 wheels, and then he's got gold 18-inch. These are 19 inches. He's gold 18-inch full slick setup for this car as well. Pretty sure you've seen that before. But yeah, that's obviously over here. John's here. Laura's happy. Got the new manifold all swapped over. Nicholas welded all that up. It looks great compared to what it was. He's currently mounting up the radiator. And got the turbo kit outside and cold side done on the ground one. We're getting some custom fuel tank made, and obviously we still have to mount that fuel tank. Got the alternator on. Got that going, and then we have to mount the dry sump system. But overall, everything's going really well here. I'm about to unrack this one and go drop it back off at the body shop. While Steve keeps cranking away on the Grey Cobra here, and we'll hopefully have the, oh, I forgot to even show you. We got the new AFCO heat exchanger on. I also have a low mile ones of these too, if anyone is interested. I will probably be listing shortly. But yeah, so we got that all swapped over. Got the new lines on there. I don't know why. I should probably just get rid of that red zip tie they provide you with a red one. Not really sure why they would do that, but you know, got it all clamped up there. Then we gotta pull off the trans, get the clutch in there and all that. Drive shaft, obviously exhaust is all out. Fuel tank like I showed you. So we're moving along nicely, but yeah. So I will get back to it, and we'll see you later. Still looks really good on the ground though.